Hello, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so we are going to be waiting for 1 more minute and then we start our session, okay? 1 more minute. Okay, so welcome everybody. It's nice to be here with you in this new module. So what we are going to be doing right now is to have a short practice that is related to some vocabulary that it will be useful for you. Okay, so we are going to be giving just some time to the rest of the classmates to come. So in the meantime, we will start with this activity, okay? So let's begin. In here, we have, for example, this expression, remove the plates, dishes, saucepans after being washed. What do you consider is this from the options that we have below? Unload the dishwasher, do the dishes, or make the bed? What is the action? If you don't know, we can guess. It's okay.
Number 1, I think.
Okay, let's see. Excellent, very good. Next one, to put all the dishes, forks, knives, etc. needed for meal onto the table.
Three.
No, the dishwasher, but it is on the table.
Number 2.
Set the table, excellent. Clean all floors, surfaces, including ones hidden under furniture until free of dirt, dust, and debris. So when you clean, okay, to take away the dirt, no dirt.
Number 1.
The dishwasher could be, okay, could be, but another possibility,
Three.
number 3, do the vacuuming. Vacuum means take all the dirt away from the floor, okay? Now, take out the dirt from the bathroom. Make it shine. Make the bathroom shine.
Three.
3, clean the bathroom. Excellent. Now give food to your dog.
Three.
Feed the dog. Exactly. Feed a bed with sheets, blankets, and pillows.
2.
Make the bed. Excellent. Make the inside of my bedroom and the furniture in it free from dirt and dust.
Three.
Clean my bedroom. Very nice. Unwrinkle your clothes. Unwrinkle.
3.
Iron. Excellent. To wash the dirty clothes or towels.
Three.
Do the laundry. Now remove things from the table that you don't want to be there after eating. So
Two.
remember, you set the table and then you clear the table. Excellent. To carry garbage from one's house to a trash can.
Two.
Excellent. Take out the trash. Now wash the plates, glasses, and silverware used at the meal.
Two.
The laundry is for clothes. We talk about plates and glasses.
Do the dishes. 3.
The dishes. Now do this to wash and dry plates and saucepans. Plates and saucepans. What could it be?
1. Load the dishwasher.
Unload the dishwasher? That would be at the end.
Three.
But before?
Two.
Do the dishes? Could be. It is a possibility. Another possibility.
3.
Load the dishwasher. Excellent. And use the stove to do this. The stove.
Two.
Excellent. Okay, perfect. We made it. All right, so that was just a short activity just for us to give some time to the rest of the classmates to come. So hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Carranza. I'm going to be your teacher for this new module. So how are you today? Are you ready for the new module? Comments about it? Everything okay? Everything fine?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey,
Yes, I find. Yes, I find.
oh, you're fine. Okay, perfect. Any other comments or opinion? Okay, no more comments. All right. So welcome again, everybody. So let's begin with today's class. This is going to be our first class from 16 sessions that we are going to be having. Today is Wednesday, March the 15th, and this is what we are going to begin with, okay? Because this is some important information. As I told you a few seconds ago, my name is Jennifer Carranza. I'm going to be helping you during this specific module. Now, one thing that I want to share with you is about my time availability, because I consider that this is important so I can help you as much as possible. If you want to send me a text, because remember that we are on a WhatsApp group, so if you want to send me a text, okay, in your phone, my suggestion is try to contact me either from 9 a.m. to noon or from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. because that is like my free time, okay? I have nothing to do at that time and I am always checking my phone because of my job. So in case you need something that I can help you with, you have any questions about the activities from the platform, or you have any random question about English, try to do it during this time. I mean, if you want a quick reply or a fast reply, okay? Of course, if you send me a message at a different time, I will reply to you. Don't worry about that. It's just that probably it's going to take a little bit longer if, For example, you text me at 9 p.m., I am going to be working at 9 p.m. So it's going to be hard for me to text you while I am working. The same if you text me at 7 a.m., I am working also at 7 a.m. So it's not possible for me to answer you at that time. So if you send me any message at any of these times, I think I can help you in anything you need. So is this information clear for you about my time availability?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Very nice. Now, something else that I want to share with you is specifically related to some important dates, okay? Because we know that in each of the modules, we normally work from Monday to Thursday, but for this specific case, because we are studying on a Wednesday today, actually this Friday, we are going to have a class, and also next Friday. So next week, practically, we are going to be meeting from Monday to Friday. So you can keep that information in mind. And the last 2 weeks of classes are going to be only from Monday to Thursday, as you always have. So I consider that this is something important that you need to take notes about, so you don't forget that we are going to be meeting on 2 Fridays, okay? Now, questions about the dates before we continue?
No.
No.
Good. So let's move along. Okay, so right now we are beginning our unit number 1. And in this specific unit, we are going to be checking some information about imperatives. So first, we are going to be practicing some vocabulary that is going to be useful for you in this unit. And also, we will be checking some specific imperatives that you use when you give directions, such as the cases for go straight, turn right, turn left, the roundabout, okay? So these are some of the vocabulary that we are going to be checking tonight. For example, here we have some common, we can say common touristic places. For example, in the picture number 1, what type of touristic attraction or touristic place do you think it is? What could it be?
Monuments.
Okay, it can be a monument. What else? Look at the place in general.
It's an island.
Ah, okay. So this is an island. Very nice. Now, what about number 2? I know that the picture is kind of dark, but probably you can see it.
Moscow.
Okay, this is Moscow, but what do you think is the name for those specific places where Indian people go to church? It is a kind of church, but it's not a church. A kind of
Mosque.
temple. I'm
Mosque.
sorry?
Mosque.
A mosque. Excellent. This is a mosque. Okay, what about the next picture? What is it?
Village.
This is a bridge. Excellent. What about the next one?
The
This is
Eiffel Tower.
the Eiffel Tower. Excellent. So remember that every place, like a big or very high building where you can climb and see from the top any place around, so that is what we consider a tower. That is why the Eiffel Tower is that, because you can climb and you can see almost all Paris from there. Okay, that is why it's a tower. Okay, what about the next one? What could that be?
It's a theater.
Okay, this is amphitheater. Excellent. Okay, another very good example for amphitheater is the Colosseum in Rome or in Italy. Okay, that is a very famous place as well. Now, what about the next picture?
On time.
A fountain, excellent. What about the next one?
Pyramid.
Pyramid.
These are pyramids, excellent. And next one?
It's a bazaar or market.
A bazaar, excellent. And the last one?
Museum.
This is a museum, perfect. Okay, so do you have any questions about the vocabulary so far? Okay, good, no questions. Let's continue with more vocabulary. Okay, now the next part is going to be related to the different imperatives that we are going to be using in order to provide actually all of the different instructions or directions to tell people how to get from one place to another, okay? So for example, if I tell you that you need to be walking in one single direction. Don't move anywhere else, just one single direction. How do you think I say that?
Go straight.
Go straight, excellent. That means no moving to any side, just in one single direction. What about the next one? This is?
Turn right.
Turn right, and the other one?
Turn left.
Turn left. Excellent. So
Turn
those
left.
are the easiest. Go straight, turn right, and turn left. Clear?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's continue. Now, what about if you are driving and you need to make like something like this on the street? What could that be?
You turn.
A U-turn. Excellent. Now look at the following. Here is a house or a place, probably, but you need to continue. What could that be?
Go past.
Go past. Excellent. And the other one, I am on this side of the street and I need to go to the other side.
Cross.
You cross the street. Excellent. So we have U-turn, go past, and cross. Excellent. Okay, now here is the place that you want to go. The blue house is the place. And you are the red location thing, the red pin. So what could this be? What you have to do? Where is the place?
Across front.
Perfect. Now, if it is on this side, I am here and the place is on this side.
Next to.
Next to, excellent. Now, what about the other one? Where am I?
On the corner of.
Perfect. You can say on the corner or at the corner. Both of them are correct. Okay. Then we have, for example, two different streets. I am driving. I have one street here and another street there. So what do I have to do? I take
the first right.
the first right, exactly. But remember that this one can change because probably it can be the first left as well. Take the first left or take the first right. Or maybe it can be the second. Take the second right or take the second left. And different numbers, the third, the fourth. So depending on the information that you are sharing, you can change the words as well. The first right, the first left. The second right, the second left, okay? And then in the other one, we have a roundabout. So what do I do in the roundabout?
Take the first exit.
Take the first exit, okay? All right, in this part, it's important to mention something. In a roundabout, it's very difficult to say if it is right or left, okay? Because technically you don't know. So that is why we use the expressions exits, okay? So if you are driving in one direction, for example, you know that you have one exit here, but if you continue in the roundabout, you have another exit. So it works in the same way. You can take the first exit, you can take the second exit, or you can take the third exit, okay? So technically you can have different exits on that specific roundabout. It doesn't necessarily have to be only the first, okay? So is the idea clear about this information? Questions? Okay, perfect. No questions. Let's move along. Okay, so now we have all of the vocabulary, okay, in general. So what we have to do is, for example, try to take all of the information together. How do I really use it to provide a direction? Right now, let's pretend that we are in a specific country that you don't know. So you need to know how to get from one place to another. And in order to provide those directions, we say, for example, how do I get to? How do I get to a restaurant? How do I get to McDonald's? How do I get to Pizza Hut? How do I get to, I don't know, the Louvre Museum? For example, how do I get to, let me see another example, to a beach, okay? So the expression, how do I get to, is something that you use to specifically ask for directions. Now, the most common directions, the easiest ones, are the ones that have probably 2 or 3 different directions. For example, I can tell you, go straight, okay, imperatives. I am not using you go straight. No, it's not necessary. You just say go. Go straight 4 blocks, okay? It can be 1 block, 2 blocks, 10 blocks. The blocks can be many, okay? So in this case, I'm telling you, go straight 4 blocks. Then turn right, okay? And you will see the mosque on your left, okay? So those are very common directions that you can give. And as you can see, I am using 3 different expressions here. Not only 1, not only 2. I can use 3 in order to provide a direction. Because the streets or the avenues, remember, that have different ways to get from one place to another one. It's not only 1. Probably it can be just go straight 4 blocks. Okay, it can be, probably. Or just turn right on your first exit. That could be as well. So for example, in this case, if I tell you, how do I get to the mosque? I can tell you the information and you will see the mosque on your left, okay? So questions about these sentences?
Puedo preguntar en español.
Okay, tell me.
Puedo decir cuando estoy en un lugar o está, digamos, desde la iglesia tal, Santa Lucía, go straight 3 blocks.
Hmm?
Pero como digo que desde la iglesia Santa Lucía,
Okay, you say
go straight for, go
from
straight.
Iglesia Santa Lucia, oops, sorry, I'm typing it here in the chat so you can have it. So from Iglesia Santa Lucia, go straight 4 blocks, then turn right, then turn left, and then you continue with the different directions. But the first one is from this place.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Any other question for this part? Okay, perfect. No questions. So let's continue checking more examples. As I told you, there are many different things that we can do. Not only 3, we can also make different sentences with this one. So let's move along with the next. Okay, for example, in this case, I want to get to this specific bridge. So let's say, I don't know, Comasagua Bridge. Okay, one example. So how do I get to Comasagua Bridge? Okay, so you can tell me, go straight 1 block. Okay, that is like the most common one. Most of the time, it's not like it's going to be in front or across from something. Okay, so you probably need to make the person walk or drive a few blocks before they get there. So go straight 1 block, then turn left, and you will see the bridge across from the museum. So technically in the number 3, what you have to do is to identify, okay, so that is the museum. So then the bridge is across from the museum, okay? So as you can see, again, I am using 3 different expressions. Go straight, turn left, and across from. And that is how you can put them all together. So is the idea clear for this? Questions about it?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Let's continue then. Let's see more examples. Any volunteer to read the following that I have here, the following direction? Volunteers. Okay, Alejandra, go ahead.
How do I get to go to pass one time, then cross on Walk Street? You will see the amphitheater next to the bathroom.
Bazaar. Okay, thank you very much, Alejandra. Okay, so remember that the first question is, how do I get to the amphitheater for this case? So then we start with the directions and you will see the amphitheater here, okay? Now, for this example, I am also using a street. In El Salvador, we barely use the name of the streets. Not everybody knows the names of the streets. But actually, in other countries, it is very necessary that you always check the names for the streets, the names for the avenues, because that is a very useful way for you to locate where you need to go. Okay, so that is why in this case, I am using on Maplewood Street. Normally, when you talk about an avenue or a street, you use the expression on Main Street, on Maplewood Street, on, let me see, one that we have here in El Salvador, on Boulevard de los Próceres, for example, we can say on Boulevard de los Héroes, on Avenida Flor Blanca, okay? I can say on Manuel Araujo Street, that could be, okay? So the thing is, you can be changing the information here, but if you are talking about an avenue, a street, or any place that is related to a direction, you can say on most of the time. Okay, so on, and then the name of the avenue or the street. Okay, next example. Somebody else to help me with this one. Huh? Another volunteer to help me with this one? Okay, I have two people. So let me see. Mauricio.
Hi. Go straight 5 blocks, then make a U-turn on Fifth Avenue. Take the first right, go straight 2 more blocks. You will see the pyramids on your left.
Okay, very nice. So as you can see in these specific examples, and I'm not using only 3 different things to describe or to locate the person. I am using 5, okay? Go straight, make a U-turn, take the first right, go straight again, because that can happen. Probably it is okay if you are working on one single direction once, but probably after you make something like the U-turn, after you make the or take the first right, I'm sorry, probably you need to continue for a few more blocks, but straight. So you can reuse the information again. So go straight 2 more blocks, more than the ones that I already told you before. And then you have the specific place on your left or on your right. Okay, very nice. And the last example. Okay, I think the other person who is going to help me. Oh, I don't remember. I think it was Maria Jose. Can you help me with this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Go straight the 3 blocks, then at the roundabout, take the first exit. Go past the museum, go straight on 1 more block. You will see the bazaar on the corner of Main Avenue.
Okay, perfect. Very nice. So in this case, again, I am using go straight at the roundabout, take the first exit, go past, go straight, and on the corner of. So I am using 5 different expressions in order to provide one direction, because not all the places are close. For example, I can tell you, I have, let me see, a store next to my house, okay? That is a simple direction. So if you want to go to the store, it is next to the house, okay? No problem. So one single expression to provide a direction. But if you are in a country, if you are in a whole city, probably it's not going to be only one. Probably they are going to give you 3 or even 5 different imperatives in order to provide the direction, okay? So there are different ways that you can use in order to talk about the different directions that you can provide. So is again the idea clear for this? Questions about it? Okay, good. So if we have no questions, I'm going to send you this because now we are going to have a very short practice. So let me see. I can send you this. Okay, you have the first part in the chat. Now I'm sending you the other one. Okay, And the last. Okay, now you have all of the information for the different directions in the chat. You can check it there. You can download it if you want to, no problem. Now, the following exercise is similar to the information that we have here, okay? I want you to select any of the different examples that I provided you. And what I want you to do is to give me one direction, okay? I want you to type it, okay? Type the different direction that you want to share with me in the chat. So we can check the information all together, okay? I'm going to repeat the exercise again. Type one direction for how to get from one place to another. You can start the information like this. If you want to get from, I don't know, my house, one example. From my house to McDonald's, go straight and then you continue checking the information, okay? All right, so here we have, if you want to get from my house to McDonald's, go straight, take the first right, and then you start with the directions. Or you can tell me, if you want to get from Metrocentro to La Gran Via, and then tell me the directions. If you want to get from Plaza Mundo to Ilopango, and then you give me the direction. So is the idea clear for how you are going to do it? Questions about the activity? Okay, perfect, no question. All right, so I'm going to give you a few minutes so you can start writing your ideas and you can send them to the chat so I can provide some feedback on the information that you have there. If you have any other question, you can also let me know so I can help you out, okay? So I'm going to be here waiting for your information. Remember, it's at some point, something that I tell you is not clear, you can also ask me, no problem. I am here to help you out. Okay, I'm going to give you a few more minutes. Remember that you can use any of the different options. You can say, for example, only 3 expressions, or you can try with 5. Whatever is easier for you. Okay, very nice, Abigail. Excellent job. Okay, nice, Mauricio. Let's see what your other classmates say. Okay, very nice, Julia. Just something, whenever you start one specific direction, because we don't have a question, it is important that you tell us from where. So from my house to McDonald's, or from a store to Metrocentro. So try to start always with from, because we don't have a question. But very good.
Okay, thank you.
Good job. Okay, let's see some more options. Okay, perfect. Okay, very nice, Alejandra. So just something about this, okay? When you say round, it's the roundabout, I guess, the one that you are trying to use, the roundabout in the second sentence, just that. The rest of the information is very nice. Okay, very nice, Letty. Excellent. Okay, very nice. Andrea, just something. When we talk about proper nouns or proper names, okay, you don't use that. You just say you will see Wendy's next to Pizza Hut. You don't say the Wendy's and the pizza because they are proper names. It is, for example, if I say Andrea, I do not say the Andrea or the Letty, because they are proper names or proper nouns. So that is why we only say Wendy's and Pizza Hut. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. Okay, I see that many people have finished now. Okay, 6 people. That's nice. Okay, so now in the meantime, if by any chance someone cannot complete the activity right now, don't worry, you can send me the information later. Now we are going to be checking some information that we have in the platform, okay? So we can check it together. So if you start with this information from your specific module, you will see that you have different activities to complete, okay? So if you go, for example, to the first one that is related to tourist attractions, vocabulary, what you have to do in this specific part is to check each of the pictures, okay? And what you have to do is to identify what is the picture about or what is the description in that picture. Is it a pyramid? Is it a bazaar? Is it a museum? An island? Okay, so you just have to select what is the correct option. So for the ones who finish already, please go to the platform and let's try to complete the first exercise, okay? So we can check this information. And the vocabulary, we can keep it in mind. Okay, and cross to the next avenue in front of the clothing store. Okay, very nice, Maria Jose. Okay, then go past the supermarket and the stadium is on my left, on my right. Okay. Very good, Ezequiel. Okay, so again, for the ones who have finished the first part, let's go to our platform and let's start working on the first activity. Tourist attractions vocabulary. So we can practice the vocabulary that we just checked. Okay, very nice, Alex. Good job. You got it. Also, in the meantime, while you are working on this one, you have also a video in which they are going to explain the same directions that we were practicing today. Tomorrow, we are going to continue working on how to create different directions based on a specific place, okay? So that is the most important thing. If you have any questions about of the pictures, you can also let me know so I can help you out. Do you have a question, Maria Jose? Okay, so just something, remember that as soon as you have the green check, that means that your activity is complete. So make sure that once you finish, you can have the green check, okay? So this activity is going to be finished for you. Okay, so I think we can try to do together the first part. For example, number one, I think you are seeing it here. This is a bridge. But what about number two? What is it from the vocabulary that we checked? What is the picture number two?
Mosque.
Mosque.
Is a mosque. Excellent. What about number three?
It's an island.
Excellent. This is an island. Okay. I'm showing you the answer. Sorry about that. I thought I erased it. Okay. But number four, let's pretend that this is not. Okay. So what is number four?
Tower.
Number five?
Fountain.
A fountain. And number six?
Amphitheater.
Amphitheater. Okay. Now, number 7. Or we check the other.
Bazar.
A bazaar. Excellent. Number 8.
Pyramids.
Very nice. And number 9.
Museum.
Museum. Mhm.
Museum.
Excellent. Very nice. Okay. So now we are going to be checking this video. Remember that you can always watch it, but we still have some time, so we can watch it together in case you have any questions about this video, okay? So let's watch it right now, and then we are going to continue with some.
Hey guys, let's talk about places in the city. Look at the pictures for references, listen and repeat. Bridge. Amusement park. Pyramids. Bazaar. Mall. Museum. Tower. Fountain. Amphitheater. Mosque. Church. Island. Park. Bus station. Cinema. How many of these words are new for you? Study those new words, practice with them by creating sentences.
So is there any of those places in this video new for you? Or you knew all of the places before? Okay, for example, can you tell me a famous mall in El Salvador?
Metrocentro.
Okay, that is a good example. Any other option?
Multiplaza.
La Gran Vía.
Multiplaza, La Gran Vía, excellent.
Galerías.
Galerías, very good. What about amusement park?
Sunset Park.
Excellent. That is the most common that we have now in El Salvador. Let me see. What about a church?
El Tower.
Okay.
La catedral.
Cathedral, that's good. Let me see. Another one that they mentioned. What about a park in El Salvador?
Parque Cuscatlán.
Cuscatlán, ajá. Any other?
El Café Talón.
Café Talón, That's good. Let me see.
Los chorros.
Los chorros, that is a part too. But those, that is more like a water part, I guess. Could be.
Bicentenario.
Bicentenario, yes, that's a good option. Let me see another place that they mention, besides the ones that we know. Okay, what about a beach in El Salvador?
El Tunco.
Okay,
La Costa del Sol.
good, very good option. Let me see. Sorry,
Mahahual.
Mahahual, that's a good one. Okay, let me see another one because I forgot some of the options that she mentioned. I just want to check the options. Let me see. Okay, a bridge. Do we have any important bridge in El Salvador?
Bridge Gold.
Okay, where is that? Okay, pyramids, I think only the ones from the, I think.
El Tazumar.
El Tazumar or Joya de Seren. Technically, they are pyramids. Not like the ones in Egypt, but they are pyramids. Okay, so that could be the ones. Let me see. Museums in El Salvador?
Museum David J. Guzmán.
Okay, that's a famous one.
Museum Marte.
Marte.
Museum de la Palabra.
Ah, that's true. That's a good one. I didn't know about that one before, but I knew about it a few years ago. It's a good one. What about fountains? Famous fountains in El Salvador.
Beethoven.
Okay. Is there any other?
A fuente luminosa.
Okay, that's good. That is by Universidad Nacional, I guess. Okay, and the last one, so we can finish with this, an island.
Island Conejo.
Los pericos.
Conejo, Los Pericos, excellent. Very nice. So you see, we can identify many different places around El Salvador. Okay, so as you know, you can start checking the first part of your unit so you can complete as many activities as you can. And in that way, we are going to be moving faster with this information. Tomorrow is going to be about more practice related to the directions. And tomorrow we are going to be using different maps, okay? So thank you everybody for coming. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Good night, teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.